Yo, what is going on guys? Mr. Tubular here and welcome to a new day on the Western Wilds. I was talking about in the previous episode some changes I made off camera. I'm going to show you the changes now. So if you look around the edges of the field now, I have kind of neatened it up and mowed the grass around there. That's all looking nice and neat. And then obviously this big shed here to store some machinery. Awesome. And then another thing that I purchased, these are £10,000, they are production points. This will produce oil, so hence why I planted canola. We're going to start making our own canola oil. Pretty cool. I did load up a few of the pallets of tomatoes as well onto the trailer. We've got a busy day ahead of us, guys. Before we get too far into the action though, you know what to do, guys. Take a minute, smash that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you're new, and you can turn on your notification bell to be notified every time I post a video. So now I've stopped climbing on the roof of the forklift, it's time to go and get some work done. So we're going to start the day off with finishing loading these tomatoes onto the trailer. That will give us a full load, and we're going to go and sell our first lot of produce. Pretty awesome. This only took a couple of days to get enough to be able to sell. So it's a good little investment. I'm going to eventually get more greenhouses and start producing more and more stuff. But for now, this is ticking us over. Let's get this on here. So I believe there are two sell points for your produce. One is at the farmer's market just up the road, and the other is at a train yard. But we're going to take this to the farmer's market, nice and close by. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Reverse it up. Nearly took out the pallet then, that was close. Didn't come at that at the best angle today. I think I might have to change this game title from Farming Simulator to Forklift Simulator. Seems to be my favourite thing to be doing on the farm. Don't worry, there's more to come. There's not just forklift driving. I was going to say forklift racing, and that'd be a thing, wouldn't it? Jesus. Yeah, we got some different content coming in this episode. I'll give that a little nudge on. Let's go and get the last one. There we go, we lined ourselves up a little better this time. A bit far away, but you know, we're good. Alright, pick up the last one. Good stuff. Probably shouldn't lift my forks up this high until I get closer to my destination, but no harm done, we're all good. So here we go, lob it down. Doesn't have to be neat, there is a gap there, but that sort of is the way I'll put them on. This is where the last ratchet strap is, so the gap is there for a reason. It's not just my dodgy loading. There we go, as you can see, strap, boom, nice and secure. Let's go park this bad boy back up after I've climbing on the roof of it again, something I just like to do apparently. Lift your forks up and away we go. Right, it's going to park it up, jump in the John Deere and get that trailer hooked up. I've currently got the HUD disabled as well because I was messing around doing some screenshots and stuff. I do get around to putting that on at some point. You will see when. There we go, we jumped out. It does look good without the HUD on though. It looks a bit more realistic, but a few of the trigger points and stuff I've got turned off as well, and it confuses me at times. I might try and get used to it though, because it does make the game a little more immersive without all the blue flashing circles and the weird things popping up on the screen. But sometimes it's nice to be able to see how much money, what time it is and all that stuff. But yeah, as you can see here, this is where I remembered the HUD's off, because I was backing up to the trailer and I was thinking it was malfunctioning because it wasn't saying attach. Well, it's not going to, because you got the HUD turned off, you big idiot. So a couple of attempts and then we're like, oh yeah. After crashing into the trailer, light bulb comes on. I remember I don't have the HUD on. So we're going to turn on the points, the interactive zone markers, all that stuffs. And without even knowing that we are attached and on our way, I confused myself and I didn't even see myself do it. But here we go, power tools, turn the HUD back on. and off we go. Do have power tools, but I don't use it for financial gain. I'm not about that life. I like to make my money legitimately. Power tools is purely because I like to be able to take the HUD off for screenshots and stuff. And occasionally super strength comes in quite useful when I've got something stuck or I'm struggling with certain jobs. I might just pull out the old super strength for a moment. But no, I like to try and keep my my playthroughs as realistic as possible. But we've arrived now, we're at the store. We're going to sell our first bit of produce. Because I've not been here before to sell anything, I was a little unsure as to where to sell stuff. I presumed this would be the one at the farmer's market, but upon pulling on, nothing appeared to be happening, so I pull on to the next one, only to realise if I was looking at the cash, I would have known that that is where I am selling it. So we pulled off, because I'm an idiot. Why would you be selling it at the spindle place that obviously sells wool and stuff like that? So we tried to back it up. Obviously with this trailer, I hate it, can't back it up. So we are going to swing it around. Take two. So that was just over $1,000 there, nice. And we still got quite a lot of produce on our trailer. It's a good little area, so everything you need is right here. It's pretty cool. There we go. Brain is engaging. Let's sell our produce. Good old farmer's market. There we go, nearly all gone. Good bit of profit. Obviously the money increased because I did show you the area where I got a collectible from. That was where the boost of my funds came from. I showed you that in the previous episode. The episode of the deleted footage. But that's all the produce gone. Not a bad little earner. So let's get this back. And we are currently just waiting on our field to do its thing for our canola to grow. So we are gonna have to get busy on some other jobs, and it is a bit of a surprise to myself as well. The task I'm going to try and undertake. Can't quite believe I'm going for it myself, but you'll see it in a minute. A little short trip back, and then I'll show you what we're about to get up to. Okay, trailer has been dropped off, tractor's parked up. We are now outside the store because we have leased. Oh my god, what am I doing? This is so out of my depth. Literally, I've never played around with forestry. I've used a chainsaw to try and chop a few trees, but this big old beast, never used anything like this. So, don't judge me. Okay, do judge me, I don't care. We're going to attempt to go cut down some trees. Oh boy. But this was an expensive rental. I think it was 26 grand to lease. So hopefully it can get the job done that I want to use it for. I'm sure we'll be fine. Also as well, I currently use, like for the forks on the forklift, I use a flight stick. All the controls for that are obviously mapped ready, but for the forestry equipment, the arms, all the rotating of the heads and stuff is not mapped to anything. So I'm going to have to just try and use the default controls, the mouse and stuff. But we're going to try our best, guys. One day, I may actually get around to mapping some keys and getting good at forestry. Maybe. Let's not hold our breath though. It's a slow little drive, so 21 kilometers an hour. Watch I don't take out the power lines. That would suck. But this should be an interesting part of the video. Right, we're just pulling up now past the greenhouse. So I'm not too bothered about those trees there. It's the ones around the back where there is a bit of wasted land. Idea is to just clear out the the big trees especially. That's going to get some good income as well. But also it's just wasted land there. I think we could put a big plot of greenhouses or some other production down there. We'll work it out as we come to it. But yeah, this area is just wasted. I could make a little meadow and have some little cow pasture on there. Not decided, but let's clear it out nonetheless. So we're heading for the first tree. We've opened it. We've got to get the controls panel up because we have no idea what we are doing. And I must say, it started off relatively good, but it did start to go a bit wrong in places, you will see. But obviously I cut that way too high, so now we have a big stump sticking up. Move that out of the way, press the cut button, look at that, beautiful. I think we're currently cutting them at 5 meters, something like that. That was another thing as well, I didn't know what length to cut them at. But yeah, probably should have chopped that off a bit smaller. So we're going to go out, get the order, get a JCB chainsaw, get that out, chop the trunk off, push it over, there we go, that's one pile of logs. But we have cut down our first tree, guys. Not too bad, right? Trying to straighten the old wheels up. There we go. I'm not sure if I could have done these trees with the orange leaves on, or I can only do the big ones. Not sure. Didn't even try it. Let's get lined up, see if we can get another one done. Remember to lower it down this time. Still trying to work out the controls. Up, down. Give it a little jig. Currently got a twig in my face, which is never good. Let's change the view, see what we can do. There we go, we're on it perfect this time. Let's cut. Look at me, I'm like a forestry master. Not at all. But I've got to say, once I started to get to grips with it, I did actually quite enjoy it. So that log is currently rested on my wheels, not good. So keep cutting, let's flip the tree about. Could have had someone's eye out. But we're all good. That was a rather long log. But there we go, another tree gone. Have some of that. Again, trying to work out the controls. Just moving the header. Oh yeah, we're taking a little screenshot as well because we thought it looked kind of cool. Right, we're off. Outside cab view now. I don't know if that makes it better for me or worse. But look at me, straight in, lining up like a pro. I think it was actually after this one it started to go a little bit wrong. Not majorly, but just a couple of other things I kept doing that was little mistakes. So there we go, we've chopped. So fall over, beautiful, and dissect. Chop, chop, chop. There we go, we're just trying to work out where the hell to put this or how to put it. Perfect position, love that. Goodbye, loggies. Boom. Okay, awesome. So moving on down, we've got a few more trees down here. I think you'll see in a moment a couple of the times where it went wrong and I nearly actually died. But I just want to get to that moment and then we will basically skip out the rest of this process, I think. As we go and clear as many trees out that we've got on our land, just the big ones. So I think, no, this one was fine as well. This one was good. There is one of them where I didn't let the tree fall over before pressing cut, and it kind of launched me up in the air a little bit. Scary moment. And then I kept doing that. I think I did it 3 or 4 more times after that. So we went from like relatively smooth forestry work to frantic, almost dying. But yeah, as you can see, I've got quite a few trees down this back end. There's at least 6 or 7 more down here. Some of them look like they're on my land, but they're not quite. And I had a couple that were too thick for the cutter, so I had to get the old chainsaw out and do some manual cutting. Trying to change view again. This is one where I didn't let it fall and I pressed cut. Look, oh my god. So yeah, we're trying to climb up a tree. Pretty scary moment, but we survived it. We did survive it. But yeah guys, there's a lot more of this now. There's a few trees where I had to cut manually with the chainsaw. But it took up a good chunk of the day, that's for sure. But we got it done, But next we're going to have to find some way of collecting the logs, which is something that, yeah, well, you'll see how that went in just a second. Okay, all the chopping of the trees is complete. We are now returning this beast back to the store. Obviously I cut out quite a lot of the footage because we would have had a pretty long episode otherwise. Same again with the collecting of the logs. That's chopped up because yeah, that took forever. But guys, we've returned that, and now the Komatsu loader we're going to lease as well. That's 11 grand to lease. We're going to go and attempt to pick up some logs. This did not go very pretty, but we give it our best shot. It did take up a massive part of the day. In fact, it took up all of the day. It was a struggle, I can't lie. But I'll see you guys back over at the field. So here we are, attempting to pick up logs. It is, well, this is me just attempting to be able to use the arm on this thing. It's a slow process, already gone the wrong way. It's no easy task, so anyone that does logging out there, and I've watched a few people, it's not something I've ever been that massively into, but the people that do it, and do it like smoothly, and I've got a lot of respect for after this. It is not an easy thing to master. That is for sure. So I'm opting to pick up the smallest log first, which is a bit of a dumb move. Pressing all kinds of buttons, trying to work out how to get this damn jaws open. But yeah, it's not a pretty thing to watch. I'm telling you guys. I'm going to let you see a bit of it. I don't want you to watch all of it because it's quite embarrassing, and it's also shocking to watch. It's not entertainment. I'll let you see me struggle for a little bit, and then we'll move on. Look at this, swinging all over the shop. Swinging all over the shop. Oh dear, we got stuck. I find this so difficult, I don't know why. I really did. I mean, getting towards the end, I did start to get a little better. But yeah, it took a hell of a long time. It's a lot of logs to pick up. I think if I would have kept all of the footage in, yeah, then we would still be watching this in a couple of days' time. So we've saved the content because we've got a log in there. Once again, press the wrong button. Stuck on the map now, not even sure what I'm trying to do. Back on there again. Yep. There we go. How do we open and close? That's what we're trying to work out. That going to and from the map then is because a little trigger on my flight stick is for some reason set to open the map, and I thought it might have been automatically set to open and close the jaws on this thing, but no, it was not. But maybe one day I will map them so we can get this process done a little smoother, because I think it'd be a lot easier with a controller like a flight stick. But look at me now, I've grabbed 3 at a time. I'm an absolute beast. 3 logs at once. What a weapon. This is not going to end well though, is it? Struggled with one chunky little log, and look at me now trying to move all 3 in. We've got it somewhere near. We're rotating around, we've just caught it. damn shame, because it was almost going well. Now we've dropped one. Oh dear. Oh, we got them in place. Nice. Can we drop them down? Can we? Maybe? Yes, they're in, but now we've got a log stuck in between them, which is not ideal. So yeah, it's a bit of a shambles, isn't it, guys? But you can feel free to let me know in the comments. Do you do much forestry? How do you find it? Do you struggle as much as me? I think I would get better if I tried a bit more and practiced a bit more. But it's yeah, it's definitely not me. Can we pull this one out? It's like playing that game Kaplunk. Remember the marbles on top and you had all them little plastic sticks? You had to pull them out without dropping the marbles. That's what it feels like right now. So we're about to knock all our logs off that we've just put on. That's really good. Come on, get out of you. Hey, we did it. We did it. But I have, because obviously when they're full, there was I think 4 or 5 trips to and from the sawmill. I didn't put every journey in, but I have took screenshots of every sale, and that's before I did something else. I'll get around to explaining what that is in just a second. But yeah, this is me struggling. There we go, the log's in. But you get the idea, guys. That's what it was like to lift up just one tree. It took me forever. So yeah, wish me luck. I'll see you when it's dark and near the end of the day. Alright, so a couple of hours have passed. As you can see, I'm still struggling. One log's fell off, one's twisted right to the side. I've strapped it down. No sir, that ain't gonna work. Luckily this is a little skinny log, so we can pick it up. Get off there, you. Alright, let's jump in. Let's get this strapped up. I'm gonna have a slow trundle. Whoa, don't get your straps. Slow trundle over to the store. I'm gonna go and sell our logs. Some of them are on there much neater. Maybe a little helping hand from my good friend Super Strength. I did load them on myself, but I neatened them up by hand. I can't lie. But yeah, we got it done. Look at them. We got logs on there. The logs fetch some good money. But a little drive back to the sawmill, which is just up by the farmers market, right at the other end. And I'm also going to put some screenshots up of the other sales that I made and stuff. So I believe this particular load was about 12 grand and the others were just over 9 each. There was 2 more before I made an executive decision. But I'll show you them screenshots now. So the one I'm transporting now is the first load. This was the second sale and this was the third load. So 9 grand off each of those. I think this first one is around 12 grand, so tidy little profit. Still plenty more logs to be bringing as well. So forestry, I've realised, has got some good profit in it. If you can get good at it, you could earn some big cash. I just can't get good at it. But I'll see you guys when we reach the sawmill. Here we are, just pulling up now. Drop off on the right hand side. But like I said, this was my first sale, the first load that I bought over here. So always remember, guys, as well, the logs don't just disappear like the produce does. You have to get out and you have to go to the little sale point on the side and press your enter key or whichever key you have mapped. This little information sign here, that's where you sell the logs. So there we go, press it. Environmental score and 12 grand. Not too bad at all. So let's get this back and go pick up some more. Right, as you can see, a couple of hours have passed. We have arrived back at the sawmill, but I thought to myself, let me just check how much this costs. So we had a look, 20 grand, we have purchased a sawmill. Would you believe it? We can now start producing planks and wood chips. That's pretty awesome. For just 20 grand. What an absolute bargain. So we're bringing the rest of the wood here. So we're not going to get any profit off the wood until the processing stage is done. But I thought it was a good investment. Why not? We now own a sawmill. How wicked is that? So production is coming in really well. Something else to be selling. So let's get these dropped off. let this place turn them into wood chips and planks. Awesome stuff. Right, let's go get some more logs. So here we are, guys. As you can see now, it's quite late on in the evening. It's got dark. This is the last load, apart from the odd few that I've left lying on the floor, like when I think I just run over there, and the tree stumps. Got to get rid of the tree stumps at some point. That's going to annoy me. But yeah, it's been a fairly successful day. We did some logging. It is tough, but yes, it's a good earner. We own a sawmill now, so at some point we'll be chopping down some more trees, I'm sure. But the machinery is expensive. But I'm glad I managed to get this done in one day, because it would have been another 11 grand to lease this some more. So we're going to drop this back off at the sawmill. I'll catch you guys over there, because it's a bit of a slow vehicle. Okay, here we are, just approaching the sawmill for the final time. What a busy day it's been. It's night time, it's dark. We got up real early too. So we're going to drop this here, get rid of the logs. We're going to leave this here, and boss man can come and collect it once we return the lease. I'll go and let him know it's here. He can come and pick it up. So there we go, take the straps off, get out. Boom. Deposit my beautiful logs. Wave goodbye to the awesome bit of kit that was purely just better than I am. So we're going back to the store now. We're going to tell the geezer to come and pick his stuff up. No, we just left it there for you, mate, because I've had a busy day. You can put it wherever you like. There we go. Hello, buddy. Here's the keys. Thank you very much. And goodbye. Right, we're going to dip over back to the farm. A little stroll through the woods in the dark. Hopefully nothing attacks me. But yeah, really enjoying the map so far. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a different style of Let's Play that I've ever done before. And I think it's coming on nicely. Please feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Be nice to know what you guys are thinking about the series so far. And if you like the direction or don't like the direction I'm going in. Always a pleasure to see your comments and stuff in the comment section. But yeah, we're going to run back to home. I think we'll probably spend a couple of hours just loading up whatever tomatoes are there, just so we've got more space for them to grow overnight. And then we'll be back with a new day. Just checking the status of these, make sure they've got enough water and fertilizer for the night. Yes, they have plenty. Absolutely perfect. So guys, going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me. You could also consider subscribing, and why not turn on your notification bell and notified every time I post a video. Guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.